Tuesday. Tuesday? I think so. I think it's Tuesday. I hope it's Tuesday. Not much going on. I am stuck at home because my mother-in-law's not feeling well. So I'm here taking care of her. I take care of her every day, but the days that she's feeling okay physically, it's okay for me to go to the store or, do things like that. But she started feeling bad, I guess, last night. And I had gone and laid down last night early because I was so tired. And apparently she's been real constipated. I know this is TMI, but that's why she's not feeling well. And my husband gave her something for it. He didn't tell me he gave her something for it. So when she was still up at almost 1 o'clock in the morning, I went to check on her. And she said that she was sick at her stomach and that her stomach is hurting because she hasn't pottied in a couple of days. So I came in here and got something to help her potty. I didn't know that he had given her something. So now she's been in the bathroom for the biggest part of 4 hours and hasn't gotten any sleep. And all it took was a little communication. So, I'm sorry. And now I'm pumping water in her to keep her from getting dehydrated, because that's exactly what'll happen. So I'm so frustrated over that. I mean, don't you think that's pertinent information? Anyway, what do you do? I don't know. I have a long conversation coming, so we'll see what happens. Today's going to be kind of quiet. We have a chance of rain all day. Thunderstorms likely, I think is what it said. And then I'm doing laundry. Imagine that. Laundry. And gotta go to the store later when he gets home. And should I fix for dinner? What sounds good for dinner? Don't know. I've got some eBay stuff I need to work on though. So that's what's happening today. So my mother-in-law's been in the bathroom for 4 hours or more, and this is what she left me to clean up. Yes, that's fecal matter. Here's part of it cleaned up. On the toilet. All 3 rows covered in it. And urine. On the side of the bathtub. So I have to disinfect this entire bathroom from top to bottom. It's there. And it's all over here. On the door. Every wall. I'm sorry if that was too much, if it was TMI. But that is living life with an elderly person with dementia who refuses to wear Depends, and her son refuses to make her. We could have eliminated the entire issue and just cleaned her up, which would have been easier. But no. Thank God I had rubber gloves. I need to get a new box of rubber gloves. I had like 6 left. 3 for each hand. And thank God for it, because I went through all 6. So, and a roll of paper towels, and an entire bottle of bleach cleaner, an entire bottle of Lysol disinfecting wipes. I'll be back, guys. Shirt came in. Yay. That's what it looks like on the front. Just plain. I'm happy with it. So I got this Target catalog in the mail today, but I don't have any little small children. So is there anyone out there who can use these coupons for small children? Like $5 off of 19 or higher Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, $5 off of $19 or higher Nerf toy, those type, or Lego, or Skylanders, or Hexbug, Disney Infinity, Lala Lopsy, is that how that's said? Monster High Toy, Nerf Rebel, Crayola, for Real Friends. If anyone out there can use those, let me know, because they're good until the 27th of November, and I'll be happy to send them to you. Just shoot me a private message with your address in it. I'll also send you this $5 off of toys or sporting goods of $50 and more that came on it. So let me know. I'll be happy to send it. Anyway, hopefully my address is not on there. Oh well, I guess it is. If it is, it is. Let me know. I want to apologize to you guys for so much negativity the last couple of days. It has been a stressful week. And it's only Tuesday. No, this past week has been pretty stressful. And I didn't want to not share it with you guys, because isn't that the point of vlogging? Showing you real life. And this is my real life. And it happens more than you know. So I apologize for the nastiness of today. But again, it's a part of my real life. So I want to apologize for the negativity too, and I hope that you guys will stick with me. It's going to get better. I know it is. So, anyway, that's all I wanted to say for now. Wow, this day just keeps getting better and better. I took my son to the doctor the other day, which I mentioned in a vlog. For about 7 years now, he has had pain in his knees and in his low back. And he's only 19 years old, and his shoulder partially dislocates, and every doctor we've ever gone to has said, well, he's young and he's blowing it out of proportion, or he's, it's all in his head, or something like that. So I took him to this new doctor, who's a younger doctor, who's real thorough, and I even mentioned in my vlog how happy I was with this doctor. And Josh wasn't overly thrilled with him, just because he wasn't looking at the big picture. But at any rate, they called today with his blood work results, and we found out that he does have a form of juvenile arthritis. It's not going to go away. It's just, going to affect him the rest of his life. He's going to have to take a medication, and I just feel real bad because I know that stuff came from my side of the family, and while I didn't choose for it to happen, and I can't change it, as a mom, it still makes you feel bad. I don't know. It's a degenerative, there, I can speak now, type of arthritis. And when we went in there, I went in there with an open mind, and I said to the doctor, I said, my concerns are that I had juvenile arthritis, and I have health problems today as a result of. So my concerns are, since he's had these aches for so long in his life, and he's grown to live with pain, that I don't want him to end up like I am. I'm only 44 years old, but I have literally the bones of an 80-year-old, and my doctor tells me that you're in great shape for 80, but I'm not 80. So, when I went in there, I said, these are my concerns. I said, people have told him for a long time it's in his head or he's making it up, and I don't believe he is. I said, I really find it hard to believe that somebody who's such a hard worker and somebody who's so driven would you know, make something like that up and want to stay in bed, you know? So he was real thorough with it, and I'm so glad we went to him because he found it. He found the problem. So now that we know the problem, we can find out the answer, and we can live in the answer and stop living in the problem, you see. So that's the positive, and that's what I told my son. And they're putting him on a medication for arthritis, so that should slow it down some, and we don't know to what extent it is yet. And I told my son, I said, you know, the great thing is it's not terminal. Yeah, you got to live with it, but at least you're going to be living, you know. So it's just irritating on a day like today when I've been dealing with so much anyway that came up. So anyway, I'll talk to you guys in a while. I'm cooking his dinner. Now that's gorgeous. So as you could see from the earlier clip, today didn't turn out to be a quiet day at all. It turned out to be one hell of a mess. However, something good did come out of it. He told her she has to wear the Depends all the time, and he took her underwear, so she has no choice but to wear them. So, and all of this could have been avoided, every bit of it. Anyway, she sat in there and smeared that crap all over that bathroom for 3 hours. That's why she was in there so long. Didn't even attempt to clean it up, just rubbed it everywhere. So I had to completely clean up and sterilize my bathroom. We had to make her take a shower. We had to change all of her sheets. Turns out there was some on her bedroom floor, which is carpet, that she rubbed in. It was all over her feet. It was all over her bed. It was all over her dressers because she didn't wash her hands. So that's how my day's been. As frustrating as it is, you know. And he said he is going to try and hurry them along at the bank to take care of what we need to take care of so that we can find her a home that will be good for her should this not get better. If it just keeps getting worse, that's what we're going to have to do. Now granted, it is going to get worse. It's going to get a whole lot worse. But it didn't get that much worse in just a couple of weeks. It didn't happen. It didn't. When in a year's time, it didn't get that bad that quick. So, anyway, I'm going to tell you guys good night, because it's 9:15 p.m. I'm still doing laundry. We'll be doing laundry until probably about 2 a.m. But I'm going to go ahead, when I forgot to unload my dishwasher, just let my dogs out. And I'm going to go ahead and edit this vlog so that I don't have to worry about that while I'm working on laundry. And unfortunately, we found out today from my son's blood work at his new doctor that he has a degenerative arthritis. He's only 19 years old. It explains why he's had so much pain for so long. But so many doctors, every doctor we took him to told him, you know, you're blowing it out of proportion, or it's in your head, and I knew it wasn't. I knew it wasn't, because he wasn't acting like a typical teenager wanting to go and be with their friends a lot because his back and his knees were hurting. So that explains a lot. He does start physical therapy next Monday for his shoulder, which is awesome because it partially dislocates. It breaks my heart that he has to go through that at such a young age. I had rheumatoid arthritis at a very young age, and it's heartbreaking that, you know, he found out today he's going to have to take medicine for the rest of his life. Hopefully, though, it will slow it down. I don't know what medication they're putting him on until it's picked up, because he was just kind of dumbfounded and stunned, you know. And the good news is it's not terminal. You know, he will have to live with it, but at least he's going to be able to live, you know. So there's a positive there. And I like to focus on the positive because I am of the opinion that when you have a problem, to every problem there is an answer. And once you find the answer, if you live in the answer and not the problem will go away. So, anyway, I'm rambling now. I'm going to tell you guys good night so I can get this vlog edited and get it put up. Again, I want to apologize for the graphicness of my bathroom, but that is my daily life. I mean, that is a part of it. She doesn't do it every day, but it's happened numerous times, and it is a part of my life, unfortunately. So I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. I hope you have a great night and a glorious tomorrow. See you tomorrow.